Happy 420. Daphne is my alarm clock. I posted up at the countertop after my serenade, and Nate made breakfast, and here's some over easy egg break content.
Y'all, there has been such a twist today, and I'm trying not to feel bad about it. Basically, it's 1 p.m. on Saturday. The vlog has not been touched. I have hope. I have faith that it will be uploaded today, 420. But I got the hard drive out. My computer was just at the point where it was like, you can't even really put the vlog footage on, babes. You got to address what's building up. And that's been so long overdue. I have to go through my downloads. I have to kind of see what's already on the hard drive, because the last hard drive backup I did was just kind of frantic. My iCloud has been full to the point that I just bought more storage for the last 2 months because I was like, I can't even go through this. So now I am doing the work. I was kind of like reflecting back on that with Julia this week because, I was so excited and like sharing with y'all about those specific solar and success transits that I was following. And Pisces season initiated that for me towards the end of Pisces season, maybe mid through mid end of Aries season. And we've just hit Taurus. So basically I was reflecting on what aspects were refined as I traveled through my 6th house. And it was a lot of internal devotional work. We did the RX for self-care together. And this is just like a continuation and an extension of that. So part of me is so like eye roll and bummed and sort of feeling urgent about getting the vlog out to you. But y'all know I have been consistent with you for 13 weeks. And I feel like y'all are extending me grace and hopefully having a great time getting high today and not really worried about if the vlog is out or not. Because what this is signifying, this is me getting ready to be ready for realsies. Just that relief of being totally organized. Every time I get the take direction card, I know it's pointing at me and saying, get your shit together, girl. And I'm doing it. This has been on my list for a long time. So I'm feeling successful, even though I'm like, oh, I just wish I didn't have to do this today. I wish I was like flowing in something else and like creating and doing something. I am tidy to my core, tidy toward to my core. That should be a t-shirt for just me. And this feels really good to get it done. And it feels like such a clean slate. And I'm not going to have that like kind of worry in the back of my head of like something crashing and me losing everything, which is what actually did happen with my phone in the beginning of the year. So sorry for the delay. I think you'll understand. This needs to be done. Heyo, it's 5:40. It's 5:40. My patience is low. My nervous system isn't okay, but I am going to finish the vlog. So I'm about 16 minutes into 2 hours of editing. Daddy's home. Yeah. What'd you get? I can smell it from here.
Headband cookies.
Headband cookies. Terrapin, shout out.
Frosty AF.
Frosty AF. Ooh. It's so cute.
Today was my actual 420 celebration. I didn't consume the day before. So Nate and I pulled out the Ardent FX, that purple case, so that we could infuse some MCT with the flower, and we did a spread to go with it. We got lovers again, but a different deck this week. And I also made us a tea for the process.
Okay, I'm settled. It's as close to quiet as my house can possibly get. I just saw Rex do something so strange. Okay, I'm gonna trust it. But that herb set me off right. Nate and I started infusing the oil that we want to make for just another route of ingestion and to celebrate the weekend and celebrate this plant together that we like really enjoy together. And I have a post to make, so I'm just kind of tuning in. And I have the window open, and Rex and Daphne are outside, and Tuggy's next to me, and I have my notebook, and I'm writing all the things. And the event that I am sharing about is put on by a Mason Jar event group. It's called Sound on the Farm. It's an infused experience. There's a chef, farm to table, gorgeous dinner. It's at Vermilion Farm. And the evening is just like about connection and enjoying and celebration, and then it ends or closes with a sound journey. And I've been invited as a oracle reader, as an intuitive reader, to spend time with the guests. I will be offering the first 15 guests who sign up with me a live reading. Anyone who is beyond the 15 will receive a reading through email. I'm really excited to see who will be in that spiral. My friend Katie's coming with me. We were chatting a little bit about it last week, so she's gonna be helping me out, be an extra hand, 2 hands, and an extra heart. She's amazing at that, so yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for the day. Oh, it was just 10:10, and that's Katie's birthday. Baby girl. I'm texting her now. Leah, this is so cute. My friend Leah was just messaging me about her chakra journey. Oh, that brings me so much happiness. This is what I adore. I really enjoy seeing people on their soul path and making connections and having things click and receiving. Okay, I'm seeing my children doing something I'm nervous about. Okay, they're gonna stop eating the 2 melted snow, so that's cool. Anywho, I love the path I'm on. I love sharing it with others. I love when they share it with me. And that's what I'm saying.
We pulled out one of Rex's Christmas presents, which was this microscope, and we're looking under some slides. The boys activated some shrimp eggs or something, and Rex likes to record everything just like me.
How is this any more defined than what I had? Looks like a bunch of rainbows. Come see this, Rex, now. No, in the microscope. Ow! Come on!
She wants you to go over there and look in the microscope.
It's a little mama in the house. For like this. Gotta get my keys.
We went to check the mail because there was supposed to be a special delivery, but unfortunately it wasn't there. It was a teaser. This is what our decarbonated flower looks like, THC activated and ready for infusion. Daphne came out with all of her bells and whistles on and wanted to show y'all her little earrings, her little dress, little intermission, 2 thumbs up, looking fly. And we also decided to add some rose, hence the lovers of it all, into the next phase of infusion. So that's what you're looking at right here. And this clip is of Nate pouring out the MCT oil that will become infused with the flower. Have you ever done this?
Oh, I wanted some spray for us, Daph.
Hold up, love. Here, babies. Okay, yeah, let's make a second compost tea, and then I should figure out actually ordering compost, because maybe the weekend or the week of the 1st. I also brought out some lemon lavender for you if you want it. Here's the beginning process of making compost tea. I just pour compost into a 5-gallon bucket, and I pour water on top of it, and I stir it for a couple days. Yep, just get in there. Probably tomorrow we'll pour this. Let's make our goal to do that in the morning. We can definitely get it done.
Gerald.
Okay, I got a good layer on the nightstand. I'm feeling good about it. And today we might have one phase and tomorrow the next, and on to the next thing. I love that feeling of creative production. The camera is dying, but I have not yet tried my new bitter in a full dose. So my tummy's feeling some type of way. My instinct, my pattern is to like put more food in, but I don't actually want that. I want it clearer. I want like a clearer message. So I'm going to try the bitters to digest more of what's already in there. And hydration, of course. Cheers. Salud to good health. Okay, let's take a look. It's okay. Oh, nice, nice. It's 6:30 p.m. It's just in its final cool down. After the kids went to bed, it was time to strain the cannabis oil out. So that's what you see here. We were trying to really keep track this time of like the process and how much we lost and the math of what we did. And I was rubbing some extra on Nate's back. Gotta use it all. It's just such a gift. Headband cookies. I love labeling bottles. It brings me back to the pharmacy days. I love just a clean application. So this was fun. You think?
I've got these 2 balls. Let's have some down for an hour.
I'm sticking with the morning pages, really proud of that. And I stopped because I realized I hadn't been indexing the notebook, so I had to catch up on numbering the pages and just marking things that I thought were important. But so much is coming up for me around self-worth, shame, guilt, obligation, self-doubt. So I'm grateful to have these pages and really excavate what is always like kind of lying beneath the surface for my mind. And of course, pulled Oracle and inserted that into my pages.
Clean countertop on a moon day? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, this was it. This was the mood.
This morning I made space to create a protection spray that had been on my mind for a few weeks, and it is mugwort essential oil with a little bit of rose as well. I have worked with mugwort in different capacities and have had this essential oil for a bit, so I wanted to repurpose it for an application as a spray, protection spray. And that little crystal I showed you was some blue lace agate that I put in the bottom of one of the bottles. It was a gift from one of my subscribers years ago. Hey Lisa, if you're still watching. And then I wanted to create the labels here. So it was an Aries fairy idea that I had. And so I made enough for myself and two of my Aries friends as birthday gifts for them. So I called it the Stay True Protection Spray. It just felt right for what I'm kind of navigating right now. And I just wanted protection over who I am and how my friends are, and protection for them to be and exist as they are. So that was the idea and intention behind it. It was my first time making a spray like this. I ended up using distilled water. I saw some other recipes online to use witch hazel and alcohol, but I just tried to keep it as simple as possible. And again, like I said, everything's an experiment in my herbalism journey and garden journey. I'm just trying things and hoping they work out. It's very different than my life as a pharmacist, but that's why I enjoy it so much. It feels like there's like space and grace. So again, with the labeling therapy, nothing like it. It's muscle memory. What do you think about this? It turned out really beautiful. I've been using it. It's almost halfway gone, honestly, this little 2-ounce bottle. But I'm proud of it, and I love when I just execute an idea. And so then I ended up pulling cards for each of the bottles as well. And here I'm giving it a try, and it's so good. And of course, Daphne has to be in on the mix and the magic. I consider mugwort to be an elder per lore. She is like wild grandmother, and she returned for me during the eclipse season.
Come on, Twig.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm listening to The Artist's Way, and she's talking about how it's important to acknowledge creative injury. And that just is like feels so true for me, especially as someone who went into like a STEM field. Being a creative person, I like thought I had to shun all of these very natural aspects of me that are creative. And of course, it didn't just like happen overnight. There were these events, creative injuries. So I really like that verbiage. I like how The Artist's Way is giving me a lot of new verbiage and really new deep perspectives. I'm really deep. It's bringing up a lot in the solar plexus right now. And I think that, you know, it's gone so well with this RX for Self-Care study group that I'm thinking about doing a similar study group with each one of my 8 chakra and shadow work modules. The thing is, I'm just deciding what order to go in because, you know, I'm tidy Taur to my core, so I want to do it in chakra order. I'm thinking about starting with the crown though, crown down.
But personally, I'm like really deep onto the solar plexus stuff right now. But it's always for me an assessment of like if I'm in it and it's like nice to share, or if I'm in it and I kind of need to protect it and then share later, which I think is what's happening. So starting with the crown though, I think will be amazing because I'm doing a lot of that inner child work, which I find to be, for me personally, like the trauma parts are within the solar plexus, or like what I'm healing, but I find it really easy to access inner child through the crown chakra, which is what I'm considering starting with. So roll call, let me know if you're down for that. Again, it can be one of those situations where you don't have to have bought my material to get in on the conversation I host, but if you want to dive deep and do your own personal specific attunement to that chakra, I would recommend picking up the materials. So I'll talk about that as I develop it, but it's just in its kind of seed sprout right now.
This is my friend Kirsten. We met up at the Mermaid Temple and have stayed connected. She is also a very ceremonial friend, which I always appreciate. She brought this peony as an offering to the lake, and we did a releasing ritual together. And with Daphne, she got to facilitate, and we were getting down with some of the birds and ducks that were there. And she brought this spider clip, and oh, look at her gorgeous hair. So I got this beautiful clip of her putting her hair up in this spider contraption, which of course I adore, and she knows my life around that.
Whoa, we're just leaving the lake. We had a beautiful time. I have to run to get Rex. Wouldn't you know that Kirsten gifted me this clip? I have my hair kind of like that without a clip right now. It'll just be decorative. Holy shit.
What did you
So
say?
blessed.
Dad,
So grateful. I got my Palo Santo bracelet on. This is from Meliana Beads 222. And Kirsten brought her chunk of Palo Santo, like raw chopped Palo Santo. We had it.
are we going this way?
So I kind of just jumped into this. I'm pulling the bulbs out. That tulip is already blooming, which is exciting. So I probably won't move it. I'm scared to move it. Plus, Amanda told me to do tulips on the outside, irises on the inside. Seems that I have a lot more tulips if I'm actually identifying it right, but I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. Yes, I know there's Google, but I'm still kind of like,
Did you see this clip? So Kirsten gifted me that clip when we were saying goodbye to each other today, and it really has made my whole entire day. It's so secret and special. But speaking of the spider, speaking of spider medicine, speaking of this animal, this archetype that carries me and continues to carry me, for me, the spider is all about looking at your fear. It's about purging. It's that solar plexus work, that reactionary work. And I just have to be candid for a moment. As if my whole entire vlogs aren't candid. But I'm going through it. I feel like I am being so tested in my psyche and in my beliefs and in how I talk to myself and what I think about myself. I'm feeling like I'm experiencing objective and subjective rejection
and it's like rejection after rejection. It's been orchestrated universally in such a way that I am just like, what? Like, what? And it's also literally exactly what I've asked for. The outcomes, the results of these perceived rejections are exactly what I need to feel free. Let's go to the altar. Let's go to the altar. Let's have this conversation with the altar. Mix in a water. Y'all know this morning I made my, let's get into it. I made my Stay True mugwort and rose protection spray. So grateful. And I pulled some cards. I pulled some cards. Take direction. This card is freedom. What is more freedom than what the horse symbolizes? I got the growth card again, and I've been feeling this coming on, but I finally got it. Tower. It actually came reversed, but Tower card. Tower moment. Aries. Tumbling on down. So like, I feel a little disoriented because it's coming on fast. It's like thing after thing is coming right up. Tomorrow is the Scorpio full moon. I am a Scorpio moon. Shout out my Scorpio moons. I have tons of friends that are Scorpio moons, and they really see me, and we really we go deep. And I am in my feels right now, and it's pretty uncomfortable. And I'm doing everything I can to retrain my brain to not believe the stories that I've held since literally I don't know how long. I can't pinpoint a time. I don't have like some big event. I just know along the way I stopped like believing in myself in these specific aspects of worthiness, and it's all up for me right now, and I am learning to give it to myself, and it's a huge challenge. So I am like exhausted. I want to hide. I want to tuck in. I want to just I want to be soothed. I really want to be soothed, but I'm gonna take my motherwort and be soothed. Yeah. I just wanted y'all to know, like, I'm going through it in a way that I've never gone through it before. It's not so everything is crumbling around me, like in my physical life. I'm so grateful to be stable. I'm actually just experiencing this on like a different level and plane than ever before. These damn morning pages, I swear it started with these morning pages. I started excavating my subconscious, and you know when that happens though, I like want it so badly to just be like unfolding, and it's absolutely unfolding. So I'm really curious to see what's on the other side. After that, I just decided to debrief with some body movement. My to-do list said no, but my soul said yes. Take time, go at your pace. So I found this video on some solar plexus yin yoga.
Hey y'all, it's Daphne's first day of swimming lessons. So we're all dressed and we gotta get going.
Okay, I just barely got Daphne asleep in time for my live stream. But no one's on the live stream. I'm trying to not have some stories right now. It would be very easy. My body is it would be very easy to do. Everything is an opportunity. So we'll just see where this gets me. And maybe no one comes through. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing anything right, honestly. Good morning, Urania. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Do you have Scorpio placements? My moon is in Scorpio.
OMG, okay, Daphne woke up. I was just doing a little extra posting after Arcs for Self-Care. Some people did log on. Urania, Kai, Nadar was there, Jess was on for a minute, so like some people came through. And I'm so grateful. But you know, I'm doing all my inner child worthiness, solar plexus stuff, and it's interesting how quickly my mind will flip to self-doubt, pity, victimhood. It only takes moments notice. But basically, we had a beautiful time. They shared so many amazing insights. Something Kai said last week and repeated this week was, you know, it's the small ritual choices, small ritual practices that create consistency in our lives. And that's exactly what self-care, Arcs for Self-Care is there to support you with. And I'm going to leave it on sale through Friday, which is not helpful for anyone on this vlog. But if you really want it and you missed it, hit me up. I can probably make it happen. I really loved this format. I loved getting to know people more intimately on a healing basis, and parallel healing. You know, we're like doing it together. That's my style of teaching, is to simply just show you what I'm doing, and then we can talk about it. We can see if it works for you. You can tell me what works better for you. So I'm going to, with each of my 8 self-healing courses, I have one on every chakra, the 7 major chakras, and not every chakra, and one on shadow work. And I'm going to work through them in the same way that I just did Arcs for Self-Care. So like an opening phase where you are all, you know, you can buy them anytime, but you know, if you want to buy the material, you can. If you don't, you just want to show up to the call, that's fine. The call will be free. The dialogue will be free. The updates on the material through conversation and what's modern and what's happening for us, because they were created over a period of like 2018 to 2022. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do crown down. So we're starting with the crown chakra. And did I already say all this too? It's important. So I think that'll be in May. We're going to start that. So make sure you're on my email list so you can find out when we start and be part of it. And you can kind of weave in and out if you're really interested in the top chakras or the lower chakras or 1 or 2. You can pop in, or you can be there for all of it. What apps? No pressure.
Mama's still down.
Oh, but guess what? Daphne and I just checked the mail. Yesterday I was so bummed because I ordered slime and it like wasn't where it was supposed to be. It said it was delivered and I didn't find it. But our mail woman is like amazing. So I just went and like talked to her about it, and she was off yesterday and someone else like put it somewhere where I could have never found it. So then she gave Daphne a snack and we went on our way. So I'm gonna unbox the slime later.
I am painting a present for my friend Nikki here. We have this really beautiful wood shelving and we have never put it to use, and I got the idea that I wanted to paint it and give it to my friend Nikki because Nikki is a rock collector. We all are, but like Nikki is known for her rocks, and she's always gifting them to people, and it's really sweet, and she's always finding them too out on hikes. So I wanted to paint something special, and she is also an Aries, so I did some blue flame art, and she's always appreciative about my creativity and my existence. So I feel comfortable expressing that to her in this like personal way. And we were going to dinner, so I put that together for her. And here we are at Teokali, one of my favorite restaurants. I get what I always get. And there's Nikki. This was her card for the night.
Bitter time.
Nice.
Is it yummy to you?
It is yummy. I like the orange.
I
So good.
love
Yeah, it's good.
it. Well, I love it.
Dad, no. We're dipping our apple. Drink your fire. Drink your bitter. Daphne, you want to wave to me? This is like...
Oh, you're making it purple.
Cutie girl. Give it to me. Then we'll.
I know.
Yeah, you want to interact with this tree.
Right?
Am I right?
Like this, there I can be every. This is a nice thing. It has this. It looks purple.
You're worth it. Yo, Daphne and I are rearranging her room and we're having the time of our lives. I am.
I'm in.
Okay, how's it hanging? It's so cute. It's being so cute in here.
Look at these balloons.
About halfway there. Ooh. Cool. This was so random, but just so refreshing to do because it's something I loved doing in my girlhood and also adulthood, obviously. But to do it with my daughter and just like see how we're going to get down in these ways was so great. Okay. It's coming together. We're going to leave to go to Jessica's. I'm not going to make myself late. We're going to go fill gas. This is the setup at Jessica's. We are all doing a group steam together. So we have the 6 boxes out that Nate created, our sheets, and of course a little sprig because this is Jessica Flowers Wellness, everyone. So I brought my selenite tower. It's just feeling so right for Taurus season. And we have the altar put together as well. And this is the first steam on the boxes. So Jess called us all over so we could activate them. I brought this tulip from the garden. Daphne was resting and chilling with her auntie Katie, which was adorable. I just love my community. It warms my heart, and the boxes are amazing. Wow. We're home. We're having a snack. We just got home from Jessica's, and we picked Rex up from soccer, and we just had the most, like, Venus forward day. Can you get 1 pack of oatmeal for Rex, please? A beautiful time. Love my company. I love my friends. If you are in Colorado, if you're on the Front Range, if you are in Boulder County, get a steam with Jess. We actually we are planning a summer solstice fair along with our friend Priscilla, and we're all gonna have our offerings there. Come through if you wanna just drop into some magic for a morning and afternoon. Total vibes, total vibes. Total vibes. Yeah, I'm so stoked. Dinner has half an hour longer in the oven, so I'm going to use my fringe time, which has really been helping me get stuff done in my life, to work in the yard. So, you know, I've been working under this locust tree with my irises and my bulbs and my daisies. I'm going to take down these lights. So Daphne's just opening the door for me to tell you what I'm up to. So we have lights that have been strung on this tree, and it's cute to have that look, but they're kind of like this locust tree behind me. It has some lights on it, which is a pretty cute vibe, but they've been like wind whipped, and actually the previous people that lived here put them up. So they're due for just a refresh. I'd rather have it be all along the trunk and kind of like the main pillar versus all up out on the branches. So I'm going to take them down, which will just be one step closer to creating like this pretty nook in this area. And then that frees me up to trim the branches. I have to trim this tree's branches, so having like a couple moments out here resetting in the garden. Okay, I have to be honest, I was losing faith in my sunflowers, y'all. However, look
Mm. Sorry about the lighting. I'm gonna duo and then let's talk. Actually, I have to send out this e-reading and then we'll talk. I'm opening my snack. I'm rewarding myself for the work that I'm doing. Nate fell asleep in Rex's room, so I get to decide. This is an Alden's ice cream sandwich. And one like random thing is that out in the garden, I'm so proud of myself. I need like either an apron, but I'm kind of thinking, more like a tool belt type situation. Not that, like a cuter one for out in the garden to like hold my tools, specifically the shearing thing. I can't like be leaving that around. If you're like in that world, let me know what might be an option. I'm imagining like, like on TikTok these days, there's like really cute like aprons for butchers or something. I don't even know who wears them. People in trades. And that's what I need for the garden. So that's one thing. But the other thing is, you know what I'm working on tonight? So my friend Mia does many magical things, but one thing she's been doing for years is making really special herbal chocolates. She has 2 versions. One is like a sleepy time, lucid dreaming one, and the other is like sweetness because she's like a rose girly. And anyway, we've been talking about doing this for months where I'm going to insert a little like pocket chocolate oracle as like marketing for my business, but also to share with these like magical special ritual chocolates. And anyway, she's gonna make a batch this weekend, and I'm gonna see her tomorrow, and I really want to get them to her, so I'm working on that tonight. And I adore it. Is that all I wanted to say? Sometimes I'm like really overwhelmed by life and all that there is to do, which is real. But right now, and a lot of times, I can just be like so grateful that there is so much to do, that there's like such a variety of things to experience, and that like it's all at my disposal. I'm so grateful for that. I feel like everything is at my fingertips. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that for the evening. Something that will cross my mind is like, when life is really good, I'm like, I hope I don't die right now because I'm just enjoying how it is. I like finally fine-tuned it to where I want it. I don't want to die right now. Can't control it, but I allowed myself to write one morning page, but then I needed to get back to reworking my symbols for the chocolate fortunes because I was going to see Mia in the afternoon. And the schedule's just full these days. So one of my favorite things to do is rework these 24 sacred symbols from my deck into different iterations. Like, I'm obsessed with it. That's kind of my life's work, is seeing all the different ways I can like put them into something. So that's what you see me doing here. And I just work on Canva. It's really that simple, y'all.
Just your average
I
day
guess my baby wants.
video. This would
I
look like
guess
what,
my baby wants to get with
sitting
you.
by a river.
She's laying down and
Emma and Mia came over, and so I picked up the fortunes from Office Max right after swimming and got home and cut them up while we were all chilling. And just like that, everything came together. So if you're in Ned, if you get your hands on one of Mia's chocolates, tell me, tag me with which fortune you got. It's so exciting.
Today is one of those days where I'm just totally overwhelmed by the garden. I think I'm doing everything wrong and bad, but like I guess the worst that can happen is that nothing takes off, you know? I pulled these daisies 2 nights ago. I don't think I was supposed to like leave them out, but I did, and now some are yellowing and I'm panicking, but I trust it. Nature always has a way, it knows how to heal itself. So even though I have to get Rex in like half an hour, I'm just gonna get out there and start busting it and try to get these in the ground. I think I'm gonna have more than I even want to plant there. So I don't have a plan for what to do with the extras yet, but I can't think about that. I just have to put the ones where they belong and save some. Okay, so I barely got the lilies in before going to get Rex. Anyone that gardens, let me know how this looks. I guess I could send it to Amanda. I'm nervous, you know. Feel like I let them go a little too long in the house, but hopefully they'll perk up and be happy with me once again. Yeah, I will send it to Amanda. Here's your view of the garden vignette that I've been working on this week. What do you think? Okay, I did my thing with the irises. I talked me into takeout pizza. So I'm gonna order the pizza.
Hot toasty pizza right there.
It's time to open the slime. Oh, it's over here. Okay, y'all, this is our first real like slime. This is from Slime OG or OG Slime.
Real slime.
I think Anna told me about this one. Cloud egg. Cloud egg, and there's little sparkles that will go in it because it'll be a cloud egg.
Can I feel it?
Squish your fingers in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a dream. This is a dream. I'm stoked. Okay. So that's cloud egg.
It looks very handsome.
Is yolk.
This one is mine. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
It feels like
the reason I watch
Smell
all
it.
the collections when they come out, but Nate's nickname is Eggy and he loves breakfast, so I bit the
his
bullet
breakfast.
on
His
the
breakfast is
egg collection. Thanks, Slime OG.
Get the yolk. Get the yolk in the picture.
Okay.
Oh, see, it's sticky. It's sticky. Sticky. Oh my.
There's like different textures, you know? We FaceTimed my mom after we opened these, so here's just more footage of me playing with the slime and chatting with her. This cloud egg I have deemed as mine. I was being extremely neurotic about the whole thing. I know they're supposed to be a toy, but they're actually my toy, and I didn't want them to get all weird. So the kids get the yolk one, and I get this one because I actually care about this texture. And that's that. Good morning, happy Friday. My allergies are going off. We're doing oatmeal. Keeping it simple, keeping it fun. Rex doesn't have school today. It's random. It's random. Okay, there's too much liquid in here. I don't like that. I don't like that. Full day. I don't even know what to say because it's just a full day. Come with me. This is the morning tea I chose, and it was so yum. And this is me putting in my click list, getting right to it so that I can succeed in this full day. I put in a grocery order so we don't have to go shopping. And before
my son's friend came over, I just took a moment to put myself together. I was talking with Julia that, like, you know, rituals and beauty magic, anything that we do doesn't have to be elaborate. I'm all for slow living, but I think that you can also be efficient with your self-care so that you can actually fit it in if that's what the day calls for. So I was just doing my face and my hair and my little adornments so that I felt put together enough. I pulled out my Renew Eye Serum by Moon Mother Hemp Company. You can always shop with code Tori20 for 20% off. But I love this seed blend. And I'm down to the very last of my comfrey. Just moisturizing here. Daphne is chatting me up, of course. She's my shadow. And a little lip balm before the glasses. Feeling so good. And feeling like black tourmaline was the move today. Along with my shell pendant. Yeah. I started editing this week's video. I didn't stick with my plan of editing every day, but damn, it would be helpful if I could do that. Playing with my slime in the meantime. It's not actually very effective. Rex had a friend over in the morning, so during nap time, which is now, I was getting some work done, and that was nice downtime between our visits because next our friend Julia and her daughter Juniper were coming over for a garden date, and I needed to just use my fringe hours, as I've been saying, my pockets of time. And then I made some tea for our guests.
Hey everyone, this is my friend Julia Lyons. Do you know Julia Lyons? You should.
You might.
So we know each other. We met like sort of in a ceremonial space, and that's where we can meet each other. And I always appreciate friends like that. So Julia's friends of the plant, and the friend of the plants, and we're canna mommies, and our daughters are the same age, and we're just dreaming and scheming over here.
Julia is a keeper of many medicines. Tobacco is one of them, so I asked her to bring some seeds over, and Daphne and I decided on the Shirazi cultivar, which comes from Iran.
I'm gonna take a beat at the altar. It's been a fabulous day, but it's been a full day, and there's still more. I'm gonna take my moment at the altar. I'm gonna pull a card, maybe two. I'm gonna have some mother wort. She's really calling to me to just clear me out, help me focus, be discerning. And then I might have a little sweetness with the rose glycerite. My Aspen Botanical. Thank you. Let's pull my cards. Camera's dying. This might close out the vlog. Well, these three came out. Should we take them? It's beautiful. It's all my favorite stuff. I accept. Can you ask him if you can play with that? Of course, take directions on the bottom. Put that up here. And what will complement? What does my eternal child need? Let's specifically ask around that. What theme is up for my inner eternal child? Yeah, baby. And so it is. These are the tobacco seeds that were a gift from Julia. I'm so grateful. And so it is. I'm gonna call it here for the sake of editing.
JK, let me show you the night proper.
Y'all, quick outfit. I gotta go. So this is a jumper that I got from Jess years ago. And I'm keeping on my black tourmaline. I love to wear my black tourmaline out. I'm just heavy on the protection, heavy on the womb protection. I have my shell here, shell pendant. I like to wear these double pearls from Carrie. They remind me of like a spider's sack, pregnancy baby sack. Of course, I have my new clip-in. Mood ring, my Alex and Ani throat chakra bangles. I am wearing tennies. I don't want to. I got the anklets. I got the anklet, but I don't really want to wear these tennies, but there's nothing worse than going dancing and being uncomfortable, so I am going to probably wear them. And I have a black cardi if I need. And that's the fit. So, peace.
Crew love, we danced the night away.
I can show you what my night was like in a flashback. I'm so appreciative for each of you that walk with me and grow with me, and hope to see you next week. Let's be with you.